so we're gonna treat that careless because why not? Okay, first Stereo Madness. So I'm just going to play it. Actually, no. Stereo Madness I feel like is nothing really much. Kinda, it has a small choke point with like triple spikes, but not that big. Back on track. I feel like it's an A. Because, well, you know, it has a few more mechanics, introduces them kind of well. Could use a few more fakes, but yeah, that's about it. Gameplay overall pretty fine. Poltergeist, I feel like is around the B. I feel like could definitely make a bit more use of pads. 11. And then one at 20. Also, the ship part is kind of a bit too easy. Dry out, I feel like C tier. Because, you know, like, Dry out is actually the only level that Dry out is the level that I started going out of order. Like, before Dry out, I beat like Blast Processing and Fear of Everything, and then went back to like complete some other levels. So, but I feel like it's a C. It's pretty fun, but the upside down part gave me a bit of trouble. Base after base. Controversial take, but I'm going to put this in B. Pretty fun level, just not enough, so it's not like really much, so it's going to like B. Actually, C. Can't Let Go is also a C because the upside down part gave me a lot of trouble, especially with that the first jump of that part feels it felt really inconsistent. Now Jumper is the first one on here that I haven't beaten yet, but from what I have seen, it's actually pretty fun. And I could go in practice mode and beat it. Makes pretty good use of the jump pads and orbs. Also makes some pretty good use out of like upside down sections, so I feel like an A. Also, the songs are really good for these. The other ones are okay, but yeah. Time Machine, few blind jumps, so I'm going to give it a C. Mirror Portal, I feel like is okay, gimmick controversial, but I don't really care that much about it. Cycles introduced the ball. Which is fun. I'm not going to really be putting any of the criteria on putting how fun I think the new game mode is if there's any game modes are to play, to like build with. I mean, how fun they are to play. It's basically how fun the level is to play because, well, you know. You need to have fun gameplay in the game mode, or else, like, basically almost every part of the game mode will feel bad. And then the ship part at 54% is like very good. I mean, it's a bit more consistent than it used to be for me. But I feel like this would be a pretty big choke point for me if I were to ever get up to here in normal mode. But besides that, it's pretty fun. Okay, next up was my first, like, real introduction to the ball mode. Because it has a 11%. So I feel like the B works. Clarifunk, I haven't beaten it yet, but from what I have seen, the ship part that everyone talks about isn't actually that bad. But it's fine. But I feel like there are a few line jumps. So I think I'll put in, give everything. No explanation. Actually, yeah, I will give an explanation. This was my 5th level on first insane level, so obviously some bias. Really fun gameplay. It introduced the UFO, which I'm not very good with building with the UFO, but it's actually kind of fun to like play good gameplay, and I feel like Theory of Everything really makes good use of the gameplay of the UFO, and then like also the pick your a path gimmick, which isn't really memory. I feel like that makes it a lot better. So Electroman Adventures, it's a C. It's not really that bad. Not really good or bad. More neutral for me. Closed Up, I can't really have an opinion on it because I've only gotten 18%. Wait, let me just add a row below and make it D. And then make it red. And then Club Step, Dear Everything 2, and the blocks are up here, are down here. Electrodynamics, I'll give it a D because of choke points, but it's going to be definitely at the top of D. Hexagon Force, D. I honestly feel like the introduction to Duel was done at the worst way possible. It's actually the reason why I wanted to make this in the first place. It's just to rant about it because, well, you have a dual gimmick, which is a fine gimmick, but you make it an asymmetrical duel with like pretty hard timings, and I don't feel like that's what you're supposed to do. And to make it worse, the ship right after that is a symmetrical duel, so why couldn't you just have a symmetrical duel for the Q? Also, and the timings are pretty inconsistent. So, yeah, D. Bottom of D. Less processing, no further explanation needed. Absolutely iconic. 4th level reading, so I also have a lot of bias. Geometrical Dominator, I feel like could be an A. Because, well, moving objects aside, like, it's a pretty fun level. Also, the memory part isn't really that. It just isn't really it for me, but do I know? Finger Dash. Finger Dash is an A tier. I finished this one like 2-3 days ago, so yeah, and it's pretty fun as a level. I feel like the wave is probably my favorite part just because I like the wave. And the mini wave is pretty good, even though it's like a few clicks. Dash, it's also an A. I mean, some people like it, some people don't really like it. Dash Spider was actually pretty fine for me. It's only like the 2 clicks after that I had trouble with. But, and other than like the ship part at the end, it's actually pretty consistent. Also, I used to like really hate the part right after this spider. That's just like you hit the blocks to keep the spike ceiling from hitting you. It's like let me just check. Damn it. I really need to be quick with this because it's closing in on 15 minutes. The part at 11 to like 14%. And I used to really hate that part, but it's fine for me now. So yeah, that's my opinion. Because we have time, and I could just like make it however I'm just going to order them from left to right. Less processing. I feel better than TV and everything, but just barely. Yeah. This is good already. I feel like base after base is better. Just to go at the bottom. Yeah. This. If I had to order to like put these on the tier list, Deadlock would be like probably in C. Tier of everything 2 and B, and then Club Step is in C. Okay, if you enjoyed the video, do whatever you want. I don't really care. And bye.